I organize it this way so that it's easier for me. Like, I feel like if I do things so exhaustively and professionally and well and detail oriented, if I do that really, really on the ball, then the result is that that person is going to have a very easy time working, and they're not going to bother me, and I'm not going to have to bother them, and I'm not going to have to be there. And then I can do things like talk with you, you know, or hang out with my wife or my kids or do whatever, or open another bar. So the whole idea, in other words, it's like you put in the work. It's like I'm very disciplined and very work oriented kind of all the time, so that I kind of never have to be like, quote unquote, working. I mean, the reality is I'm working kind of all, you know, when you're an owner, you're kind of always working, kind of never working. It's that weird thing. Like people just see you like, you don't have a job. And you're like, well, yeah, but I could have to run in any time too. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
The buck stops with you, so you're the responsible party. But I guess my point just is like, to a future owner or somebody who's looking to expand, it's like, do everything you do with an eye towards they don't have to bother you.
Right.
If you want to give them all the information they need, and you want to build it, this comes out to actually designing. We do the design ourselves. I'll tell you this, dude, we design the interior space of a bar, obviously for customers, but we also, the dimensions of our bar and the space behind the bar is huge compared to other bars. We specifically so that our bartenders enjoy working there, because it's tough in a physical space. You're crammed, you're bumping into somebody, you're sweaty, it sucks. Dude, it's huge behind our bars. So things like that, we set it up and give them that daily list so that they don't have to bother me. So they're not texting the fucking owner all day, and they're happy when they work there, and it's easy, and they're not hitting their elbows and they're hitting their head on things, like little things like that.
Totally. Yeah. Accidentally hitting the tap on. So it's just pouring beer because you're just reaching to grab an empty fucking glass or something.
Totally. So if you can do that enough with like all the details, then they never bother you. Like I never get a text from bartender, like ever. I mean, occasionally, but like it's very rare. And that's only because I arm them with the information they need, and they're capable people. I mean, it's not all me. Obviously, it's them too. We were very lucky to work with, like, you know, highly skilled individuals.
Yeah.
Right. But my point is, like, everything the owner should do, or if you want to be the kind of owner I am, which you might not want to be, you might want to be there all the time. That's cool too. But if you don't, then you need to, like, everything you do, have it oriented towards that. Like, you know, kind of like if you raise a kid or even a dog, like you want them to be able to do this shit on their own. In the beginning, you got to help them, but the goal is so they don't have to ask you all the time, which sounds real obvious, but for some reason that doesn't happen with a lot of restaurants and bar owners.